I recently subscribed to a food delivery system called CSA. That stands for Community Supported Agriculture. How does that work?
English without fear, where you can learn to speak English naturally through listening to stories.
I like fresh food. Things like butter, cheese, fresh vegetables and fruits, meats of all kinds, nuts, eggs. And I can buy all that at my local grocery store, Kroger. Also, in Huntsville, during the summer, we have farmers markets. But I don't want to drive there. I like fresh foods. I prefer foods that are not processed, that have no added chemicals. But I don't want to take the time to go somewhere else to get them. Recently, I was on Facebook and saw that a local farm was advertising shares in their CSA. What that means is when you sign up, when you subscribe and commit to purchasing a share, they take your credit card number and they promise to deliver, in this case, 2 times a month, whatever is fresh at the time that they are harvesting. So you don't really know what you're getting. Last week, Friday, was my first delivery. I was so excited. A lady pulled up in a van, got out of her van carrying a blue bag, and unpacked everything on my back patio. There were lots of fresh vegetables, yellow squash, tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, okra. I'll talk about that later. There was even some homemade jelly, lavender jelly. There was some ground beef. There were pork sausages. And did I say eggs? And a dozen eggs. I was so excited. I brought everything into the house and took pictures of it and put it away in the fridge to show Mike. Oh, the tomatoes tasted so much better because they were fresh. When I buy tomatoes at Kroger, my grocery store, they have been in cold storage for who knows how long. Trucks bring them in from other states. But these tomatoes were fresh. Last night we tried the okra. I live in Alabama. It's very southern, and okra is popular. I did not grow up eating okra. So I looked up a recipe online and chose to roast it. I cut up the okra. I added some of the yellow squash that I cut up, an onion, some herbs like rosemary, and tossed the vegetables with some olive oil. Then I put them into the oven for 25 minutes to roast. They were delicious. I was so pleased. Here in Alabama, most people take okra and they cover it in a batter, flour, an egg, or cracker crumbs, and then they deep fry it. It must be good, but it's really, really rich with grease. We just had it roasted. I know that this delivery system, this CSA share, costs more money. But I feel good supporting a local farm. This farm and other CSA farms are committed to using natural fertilizer, no chemicals, organic farming. And it's family run. They hire a few farm workers every year. I think supporting local farms is really important. Therefore, I am willing to pay more. And besides, they deliver. I used to belong to a CSA in North Carolina, but we had to go to the farm and pick up. This is wonderful. Every 2 weeks, someone will deliver fresh food at my back door. Well, what about you? Do you like fresh foods? Is there a farmer's market where you live? Or do you have something like a CSA, community supported agriculture? Tell me about it. Leave me a comment below this video. And remember, if you would like the transcript, that is the written words to today's episode, just go to my website, www.englishwithoutfear.com, and you can see all the transcripts to download. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm Maria from English Without Fear. Talk to you next time.
Thanks for watching. For questions or comments, here is my email